What is up, you guys? Hello, everybody. Glad to be here. I hope all is doing well, having a good day, all that good stuff. If you just give me a second so I can um, get our chat pulled up. That way we got, that way I can read the chat. You know what I'm saying. All right, just give me 1 second, you guys. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Lounging with John, 902 announcements and upload, announcements and updates. Lounging with John, live, lounging with John, button. There we go. Video player, group chat, 0, track, select, select, track, next, pause, button, play. Okay, so I've got the audio muted because obviously nobody likes feedback. So I took care of that problem. Hopefully you guys are doing good. I'll wait a little bit before I give any announcements or talk about anything. Well, not really major, because none of it's major, but it's just stuff that I wanted to let you guys know about. Nothing bad, none of that stuff. But yeah, so we'll wait a few minutes here and we'll do that. So far we got 3 viewers. Let me see something here. Chat message. Welcome to chat. Remember to chat message input. Chat publicly is lounging with John. Ellipsis. All right, so the chat window's open. Anybody wants to say hello? I'm not sure who we got so far, but welcome to chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Messages. Chat message input. Chat. Welcome to chat. 6:08 p.m. Shauna Bates Mazzotta. Hey John Han. Hey, there's Shauna. Hello, Shauna. How are you? Welcome to chat. Remember to guard chat message input. Good to see you. Good to see all you guys. I hope everybody's doing good. Wow, guys, I have been super busy. Not had time to do anything. Like, literally, like there's been so much going on outside of the lounge. Things that I've been taking care of, and I know you guys get that. All you guys get that. Life happens outside of the channel, and sometimes we gotta step away a second. But especially being full time in school, that takes up enough time as it is. So I'm glad you're doing good, Shauna. It's good to see you. You're always here when we're live. Every time I see your name, and even when you can't make it, like you're one of the loungers that pop in and you'll just say, hey, can't stay, but wanted to drop. You're one of those, and I see other people do that as well. So I really appreciate that. You guys that you come in and you support no matter what. And that really says a lot about who we are. I mean, it really does. So I do appreciate that. Come on. I'll wait for a few more minutes and then I'll talk about everything. I mean, like I said, it's nothing bad anyways, but I just like to put things out there when there's changes or any of that stuff. I'm gonna send off a message too. Bear with me a second. Okay, here we go. I just wanted to let Blue know we're live. Okay, now I'll get back to the chat window here. Chat window. Awesome. How's Dylan doing, Shauna? I didn't know. Is Dylan the one that had the surgery or whatever it was? Is he the one that had to go through that? Or is Dylan? Yeah, I get them all confused. I'm good at doing that. So if I got that backwards, I apologize. Anyways, let's see here. Well, we got 5 in here now. The numbers are going up slowly. Slowly. And I'm guessing being he's back to work, he's doing okay, and I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad things went good, went good on that. I really am. I'd wondered about that a few times, and I was like, well, I hope everything worked out for the best. So that's good to hear. King Taco. What's up, King Taco? How are you, my man? Good to see you. Really good to see you. All right, there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and just get started. Like I said, it's nothing bad, nothing, nothing extreme has happened, nothing negative. Anyways, so a couple things. Those of you, there's a set number of you that's got something coming to you, being delivered to you actually, and that is the Lounger's mug. Now, obviously, we got off schedule a little bit due to things going on outside of what I do every day with school, and all these other things that have been going on. So this month we're going to be doing some orders and getting some inventory brought in. Okay. When that happens, there was a set number of you that donated because you wanted a mug, obviously for free. Obviously, I mean, technically you donated, but I mean, the mug's still free. I'm not going to be like, hey, you got to pay for that. So what I'm going to be doing, here the next few days or so, I'm going to go through, I'm going to record those that donated, see if I got your information correct. I'll get in contact with you via email, or, well, I say I'll, but Blue is was always helping on that, so she's going to still help out with that because she's got all that stuff already recorded as far as where we're getting it and all that stuff. So bear with me. It's not going to be another 2 or 3 or 4 months. I know time kind of passed us by, but I want all of you know, and I don't think that anybody is worried about it. I mean, I've seen no negative things, other than, we had the one person that I did a podcast about earlier, trying to be, whatever you want to call it. And it really had nothing to do with that, but I wanted to update you guys on it regardless. And I had intentions on streaming and talking about it, just so you guys know that it's not been forgotten about. And it's happening this month. I'm not going to tell you the other part of the surprise that I'm adding in with it, but there's going to be some extras thrown in there. So it's going to be awesome. I'm excited, really excited for it. It's right around the corner, and I think you guys are going to be really happy with it as well. My thing was this. The mugs are great, and I love it because Blue had done, put together the way it's going to look and all that. And that's great. Totally down for that. But what I wanted on top of it is I wanted something different as well. That's where the extra comes in. I'm not going to tell you what. I'm just going to tell you there's extra and it's different. I'm always about what can I do to make things unique? Because to me, being unique, it sets, I don't know, it stands out. It's kind of like you're obviously, we're the lounge and all that, but it's kind of like you're building to your brand, to your name, to what you do and who you are and all that. And I want you guys to always remember the lounge in a unique way as well. So there's going to be a little extra in with it, and I think you guys are going to enjoy that. I had to, take a little extra time to prepare for it, because if you guys remember back when we was doing all that, I said that I was going to, with whatever that amount was in total, I was going to double it. So I've been working on that double part, that other half, right? To keep up with my word about what I was going to do. So anyways, I just don't want no confusion. I'd spoke with Blue about this earlier. Me and her spoke or whatever. We've always been good at communication. And so that's what I did. We had a conversation about it, and and I've not had anybody say anything to me or anything like that, but we don't want no mistakes. We don't want no misunderstandings, and I don't want anybody to think something different than what it is. You know what I mean? Your guys' opinion means everything to me. So, what you think about me and what you think about the lounge, that matters to me. And as we're slowly building, I'm seeing that, we're gradually moving up. And as we're moving up, I want to also have more trust, and I don't ever want it to be anything other than that. I don't want it to be where you have to ponder or wonder if this is going to be that way or that's going to happen then or whatever. I want you to know that, okay, John said this, that's what it's going to be, right? That means a lot to me. My integrity and my honesty and the relationship that we have means a lot to me. It's unfortunate that, the person that wants to continue to try to harass and all this, it's unfortunate that he's doing that, but well, that stuff's just ridiculous. It's childish, and I'm not going to tolerate it. I'm just not. It'd be different if I was out there doing all these horrible things to people, but we don't do horrible things here. We talk, we hang out, we laugh. We laugh together, we cry together, we hurt together, and we problem solve together. We don't have time for people to want to just try to start trouble for no reason at all. It's ridiculous. And it's just not going to be tolerated. So, again, with that, it's being worked on. Things are going to happen this month. And I can tell you, I can give you a at the latest, I can look at my calendar and I can tell you at the latest, as far as when everything's been done and all the inventory's been brought in, no later, the inventory will be here in this office, and I will show you on video. It will be here in the office no later than the 3rd, okay, of February. Doesn't mean it's going to be the 3rd, but I'm waiting for one more thing to go through, and it's in process right now. So I don't think it'll take that long, but I want to give you guys a win. Okay, that's at the latest. Doesn't mean it's going to be that long, but that's the latest date. Okay. And the reason I'm doing it all together, I was going to, do 2 different orders for inventory, but I like to try to make it easier, and it just makes it easier on me if I can just do it all in one shot, order everything in one shot, send it all out in one shot, instead of ordering some here and then waiting just 2 weeks later and doing the other. You know what I mean? So that's what we're going to do. I got to go through the records and get everybody that did come through and participate on that. I done went and scratched off one of our goals that we didn't accomplish, and I don't know when it's going to happen. I still want to go to Waverly Hills, but I've got to get a group of people together outside of the lounge to go with me, because I didn't really get much on that otherwise. And you got to have at least 10 people to go. And if you don't have 10 people, you got to still pay for 10 people to do the overnight. So I'm still, it's not really scratched off. It's still there, but I've got to do some work on it. But I'm putting that to the side because that's least important. Most important is getting this stuff here done. So that's what's going to happen with that. Not counting, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. That's coming up as well. So I'm not going to tell you anything about it. I'm just going to tell you that it's coming up, and one of you guys will be a lucky candidate for that. Guys, we're less than 100 to go, and we'll be at 1,000. And then I've got something planned for that as well. So the most important thing is that doing the getting the mugs out to you guys, getting the other extra. I'm just going to call it extra because I'm not going to tell you what. So that and extra and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's what's going on. Let me check the chat. Shauna, that means a lot to see you say that. You know, and I don't understand why that person wants to try to give me a hard time and harass and all that stuff, but he does, and I don't get it. Like, I kindly let that person come and hang out with us all the time, and even when he was only talking about his movie making and all that, I never disrespected him. Not once. Not once. But now he wants to try to cause problems with me, and it's just not going to happen. I will not put up with it. And I've got, you know, to where I'm not putting up with that crap. It's ridiculous and it's childish. But with what you said, Shauna, thank you, because that means a lot to me. It really does. It really does. That means a whole lot to me. That tells me that I know 100% that our relationship is there. And I believe it's that way with a lot of you. And I'm not saying everybody's got to say that, but I'm just saying that matters to me a lot. It really matters to me that you guys trust me and believe in what I do. And it means more than probably what you even know. So I appreciate that, Shauna. Thank you. Yeah, and we're still going to do the Waverly thing. I really want to do that because it'd be so much fun. And, you know, we've got the GoPro now. That was made possible. So that's, you know, I'm excited about doing it. Yeah, absolutely, Shauna. If you want to bring them guys in, you invite whoever you want. Because I know for a fact that whoever you bring in, they're going to be respectful. They're not going to do anything to hurt anybody or, you know, any of that. So absolutely. Absolutely. So we're going to be, as you guys know, we're going to do the bullying thing tomorrow night. Shauna, if you want to come on panel, that's great. I will send you a link for it. Unless you still have a link. You might still have one. I don't know. But easiest way is I'll just email you the link. When I go live, I'll email you the link and then you just join in. And then we'll bring the others in too. I think that'd be easiest way, don't you? I think. All right, let's see. But yeah, and doing good. Doing good, Taco. Doing good, man. Thank you. All right. Yeah, I'll send you a new link, Shauna. Hopefully 8 o'clock is okay for you guys. We'll do 8 o'clock p.m. Tomorrow night, like I said on that podcast. I've just been really like with school and everything going on, which those of you that have been to school or that's going to school, you guys totally get it. I got all that going on, plus, building a new office here. I cannot wait to show you guys when it's completely finished. Like it's going to look so good. It's already, looking good because the wall's up, the drywall's up. Well, I got to put drywall on the inside now. I've got it done on the outside. Got to do it on the inside. And I can tell you stuff I'm going to be adding to it because that's really not giving it away, because when you see it, you're going to be like, wow. So some of the other things that are getting added, a new desk, an actual, not one of these. And I'm not down in Walmart or nothing, but I always went and got these desks from Walmart, and they're just nowhere near big enough. So I'm going to be putting a full-size desk in here. And because of my career and other things I got going on, it's going to be, it's going to make it nice, because I don't want people coming in my office and me sitting behind a $90 Walmart desk. So that's one of the things, the big desk. I'm also going to put me a new filing cabinet in here. I've already got my big safe in here. A big whiteboard. I want a whiteboard that I can, even if I'm not using it, writing on it, I can stand in front of it when I'm doing a video, or when I'm sitting at my desk, it's behind me, and I will have the ability to put something else over top of it if I want to change my background, if I want to change the look. So I'm doing upgrades to the office for YouTube, for school, for marketing, like everything. It's like I'm building my universal office that can be transformed into the way I need it to be when I'm doing certain videos or whatever. So, okay, great, Shauna. That's awesome. Shauna, I need to, I'll message you later, because I thought I gave you my number. Could have swore you had my number, but that's okay. I'm going to send it to you, because I trust you just as much. I know you're not going to be selling it to people. Hey, I'll give you a number for $1, $2.98 plus a buck, plus a buck or two more, right? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'll tell you what's cool is when I built this office, it worked out exactly the way I wanted it. If you guys remember, if you go back where I've done videos when this was just one big room, there was 2 windows in that room, 2 big windows. One at one end of the room, and another one, you know, like you got a window, then you got about 3 or 4 feet of just wall, and then another window. Like it literally worked out perfect to where my wall, my new wall, built over to where the wall is in between the 2 big windows. So that gave me an office window, which was really cool. That was part of my plan, but I didn't know if it was going to work out the way I wanted it, but it did, because after I graduate and after I do what I'm going to be doing, venturing on my own, you guys will see later on. That window will no longer be there neither. It will be an actual sliding glass door that goes out onto a deck, or like a, yeah, because that way, when it comes to business, after I graduate, people can come in my office and they don't got to go in my home. Like I'm basically keeping it all separated and professional. So yeah, I'm excited. I know I've been talking about it a lot, probably driving you guys crazy, but I'm just really excited about it. That'd be awesome, Shauna. If he ever wants to come in and say hello or ever wants to join us, he is more than welcome. I would be honored to have him in here. I really would. I've got a link. Well, I'll just send it to you, Shauna, and if you want to share it with anybody on Facebook or Twitter, that'd be great. But what it is, basically, I got some feedback on a course that I had published that is strictly goal setting and following through. Shauna, you might have seen me post it a couple times on Twitter as well. I don't know. But I've gotten feedback on it 6, 7, 8 times. No, 7. 7 times I've gotten feedback from different people that took the course. And I'm just glad that people feel the way they do now after taking it. Like, to know that my words have an impact on somebody else's life means a lot to me, because I don't want to just take care of me. I want to do things to be remembered. I want people to remember and to learn from things that I've been through and to be able to improve their life, So when I got feedback on it all them times, I tell you what, it sure makes a person sleep good at night. I laid my head down last night and I slept all night. I didn't wake up once. And some of you might experience, I have anxiety. Every now and then I'll get it. I got it about 2 weeks ago. I don't know what triggered it. I have no idea. I was in bed, 2:33 in the morning. It woke me up. Like, it literally woke me up. I got up, went to the bathroom, and then right when I got done using the bathroom, it hit me. And it was like I knew it was getting ready to come, but it didn't last long, because luckily, I just kept telling myself, calm down, take a deep breath, stuff like that. And it worked. It did work, but it definitely wasn't no fun. But what I was going to say is, I don't know how many have experienced anxiety, but it is scary. It's scary. It's, your heart gets to beating real fast, and it's scary. And I don't know what trigger. I don't know if it's because I've been under stress with trying to get everything done, trying to take care of school, trying to take care of the new office, trying to take care of the channel without, trying to be consistent on things. I don't know. I'm guessing that's what it was. Just stress that I wasn't aware of how much stress it was. And it was more stress than what I thought. It's all I can come up with. But after getting all that feedback, that's probably the best night that I've slept for many, many nights. Because I usually go to bed and I don't go to sleep right away. Or I'll wake up 3 hours later thinking I slept longer than what I did. Probably a little bit of sleeping, what do they call that, I don't know. But anyways, hopefully no more. I usually don't have them. Before that, the last time I had one was several years ago. I had one. And that was the only other time I'd ever had it. But no fun. No fun at all. So I need to learn to give myself a break every now and take it easy and not to worry so much. But see, I do. I worry about what people think about what I do and about, just me and the channel and any of that. All that matters to me. And sometimes I don't think that all people realize how much it does matter to me, but it does. Like I think about that stuff, you know.
6:33 p.m. Chat messaging. Show latest messages.
So
Show latest messages. 6:37 p.m. Shauna Bates Risotto. I have it, John. I also have insomnia problems, so a lot see me on in the early morning hours, and that's why. 6:36 p.m. Starshine Bright Warrior Star. Thank you, Shauna, sweetheart. Just passing on the message for blue. Much love to all. Purple heart. Crossed swords. Purple heart.
hey, thank you for passing on the message.
Shauna Bates Risotto. Hey, Starshine Bright Warrior Star. Tell our blue husband is in my thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, Blue, let her know. I seen her message, but I didn't know if she wanted me to make that public or not. I didn't know. That's why I didn't say anything. I was just trying to respect privacy. I didn't know she wanted me to say anything. But with that said, now that I know, yeah, everybody keep him in your thoughts. I'm not sure exactly what's going on there, but I'm sure she'll update me, and then I'll update you guys too, and all that good stuff. Okay, so we'll keep him in our prayers and just work on taking care of him, getting him better, and we got things covered until you get back. All right, and we're sorry to hear that.
Chat messaging. 6:37 p.m. Shauna Bates Risotto. I have it, John. I also have it. Chat message input. Is lounging with John. Sis. Text field. 6:37 p.m. Shauna Bates Risotto. I have it, John. I also have insomnia problems, so a lot.
So, anyways, guys, I wanted to update you on that, let you know what was going on. I will be back here later on a podcast I'm going to talk about. Those of you that might not have an interest in goal setting or personal wealth or anything like that, you might not find the podcast interesting, but those of you who might get into that kind of thing, I've got it coming in a little bit, so make sure you listen to that. And otherwise, tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, right here at the lounge, we're going to get together, hang out. And again, if you just got here, go back and listen to the beginning. That way you guys get what I was talking about with mugs and all that. I want everybody to know what's going on. Okay. And like I said, me personally, I don't listen to what people say when rumors go around. And, I carry my own opinion about people. I don't go by what others say. But that way, because like I said, I don't know what his deal is, but he needs to just stop and go on, do his amateur videos or whatever the heck it is he does. He's got no reason starting problems with me, and I'm not going to tolerate it. So, anyways, guys, I'll be back here tomorrow night. I hope to see a lot of you come to the bully awareness. We're going to have Shauna, a couple others, hopefully on the stream, and let's just bring a lot of people if we can. And guys, listen, we're almost to 1,000, so try to share as much as you can. We're so close, and hopefully we'll get it in the month of January. I was 1 month later on the go. I was hoping to get it by New Year's, but that's all right. So I love all of you. Shauna, I'll be messaging you on Twitter. For the rest of you, if you need anything, you know that I'm always here. You can find me on Twitter, message me on Facebook, and I'll talk to you guys here a little bit later.